Hey girl, I just filmed this video using the Toofaced palettes for the Beauty Bakery. So if you're interested in how I created this look today, keep watching. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nikki, known here as the One-Handed Bandit. And today I wanted to do a look using some new products that I received from Beauty Bakery. They recently came out with two face palettes. The first one is the Brownie Bar, and this is what the packaging looks like. And this is what the back looks like. It kind of looks like a chocolate bar, which you would buy from the store. And I picked up both of them because it looks like they both would work for me. And this is what the inside of the Brownie Bar looks like. And then they also came out with a Neapolitan bar, and this is also a face palette, and it looks like this. Also has the back, and this is what that face palette looks like. So as you can see, they both look like they would look really nice on my skin, so I decided to pick them both up. Now the I believe this shade in the middle would be more of a blush shade for a deeper skin tone. It may work for a blush for me as well. This can also be for bronzing, and this for highlight. This one here may work for a contour shade for me as well. I'm not 100% sure with this highlight. It may be a little too frosty for me, but we'll try it out and see how it works. And I've also already prepped my skin. I've already did my brows off camera, and I already set down my base. I primed with the Ordinary High Spreadability primer, and I also used my NARS Naturally Radiant foundation in the shade Caracas. And I also primed my eyes with my Anastasia eye primer. So, and I also picked up, this wasn't in the new release, but I saw this. I wanted to get one of their lipsticks. I know they have some lip whips, and from what I read, they were very drying. So I have really dry lips, but I saw that they had cream lipsticks. So I also picked up one of their lipsticks as well, and I picked up the shade Royal Status. And in case you were wondering, these palettes retail for $18 each. So I went ahead and completed the rest of my eyes, and I also added some concealer off camera. I just really wanted to dive into this palette and see how it works as a face palette. So I'm just blending out my concealer. I just used the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and I'm going to set with my Charlotte Tilbury setting powder in the shade Deep. I know my face looks very ashy right now, but no worries, I will get that together. I'm going to use some MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. So back to this face palette. So I've already used the brownie bar on my eyes, and it's cute. I'm gonna take the Neapolitan bar, and I'm gonna take this shade, and I'm gonna use that just to chisel out my nose. Gonna add a little bit of that shade, this shade, to my forehead. I'm back with that same shade again, and I'm just going to bronze my skin. So it doesn't look very pigmented, but it does look like one of those bronzers that you can build up. So as you can see, it's adding more definition to my cheeks. And I'm lightly tapping it into the pan so that I can build it up. I'm impressed. Looks like a very pretty bronzer. Not too harsh, not too deep. I'm also going to use this pink shade as a blush. Ooh, that's pretty. And then lastly, for highlight, I'm going to use the middle shade in this Neapolitan palette, and I'm going to highlight. I haven't been using highlighter too often lately, but for the sake of the video, I definitely, ooh, okay. This is definitely a beautiful highlight. It's not ashy as I thought it would be. And I'm just going to go back with the brush that I used to set all over, and I'm just going to make sure everything is evenly blended. To be completely honest, I do prefer the Neapolitan bar over the brownie bar, and I didn't feel that this bar was very pigmented as I thought it would be. I didn't use it on my face, I did use it on my eyes, which probably is why, but I will in another video try it on my face, but I did love the way that this Neapolitan bar showed up on my skin. It's a very beautiful bronzer for my skin tone. The blush is gorgeous, and you know, that highlight, I did blend it out quite a bit because I didn't want it to be too out there. Now I'm going to try out the lip cream, the liquid lipstick, cream liquid lipstick. This is in the shade Royal Status. Their packaging is super gorgeous. It has that rose gold around the rim, and it has this frosted tube. And let's see what the wand looks like. Okay, so it has one of these types of wands. This appears to be my lip color. It smells like vanilla, but it's a cream lipstick, but it doesn't have very much color or very much pigmentation to it, which is good. I can wear it as a gloss, but the product seems to be very patchy. You can still see my lips underneath, like my hyperpigmentation. So this is the final look using the palettes by the Beauty Bakery. I do think that this is a very cute look. Are these palettes that I would grab? I would definitely grab this Neapolitan palette simply because I love the way that it looks on my skin tone. I love the blush, definitely love the highlighter. And the bronzer, the only thing that I would say about the bronzer is that you do have to build it up quite a bit to your liking on how you would like your skin to be bronzed. Other than that, this palette is absolutely adorable. It's very sleek and compact. The brownie bar, I did use the brownie bar on my eye, and I can say that these are very nice shades. I love this gold. I'm quite sure that it would look very nice as a highlight shade. The orange would also look very nicely as a blush. And like I mentioned, the bronzer in the other palette, I did have to build it up quite a bit. So if I had used this bronzer, it would probably have given me the look that I was going for without having to build it up so much. So if you want more pigmentation, I would definitely go for this palette because it is more pigmented as far as the bronzer goes, but the blush is gorgeous in this Neapolitan palette. Now, as for the packaging, I was kind of disappointed in the packaging because in the advertisement that I saw on Trend Mood, and I'll leave a picture up here of what I thought it was going to look like. I thought that these were going to look like ice cream bars, and then, you know, they open up into these cute palettes. But nonetheless, they're still very cute, adorable palettes. I'd recommend both of them because you do get different uses and different purposes out of both of them. They are 3.8 grams each, so you do get quite a bit of product in each of the palettes. I will definitely be using these palettes more in my upcoming looks. And I would like to say that the Beauty Bakery shipping is super fast. Because of COVID, shipping has been very delayed with receiving some of the products, as I mentioned in one of my previous videos about, you know, the lack of, about not being able to produce content because I was ordering things and weren't getting them as fast as I normally would in the past. And I am very understanding of, you know, employees not being able to work and there being a limited amount of employees at each business. But Beauty Bakery, their shipping was very, very quick. I ordered it the day that it was released, and I probably received it maybe 3 days later. So the shipping was very fast. But that is all I have for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed. Make sure that you subscribe and click the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I upload videos, and I will see you in my next video.